With prior discussions of pure manager plays, Pershing Square, Equity Commonwealth, Berkshire, Daily Journal, Exor, do any of you weigh these companies' fundamentals differently than pure fundamental value plays? Well, I'll make a minor correction there. For me personally, with Equity Commonwealth, that was an asset play initially. The manager bonus of Sam Zell, I like Sam Zell, and I've read his autobiography, which I really enjoy, and yet I like his philosophy on investing. That's a bonus. That was a bonus for me. But initially, when I was making my investment in Equity Commonwealth, and I've since added to it, was because it was trading below its liquidation value, at least what I felt the liquidation value was. So it was really an asset play at first, and it's become more of a management play. So even within these larger sort of like Daily Journal, you can make a very convincing case that it's trading well below its liquidation value, depending on how you value something like their software as a service side of the business. So even within these sort of pure management plays, as you call them, it might not necessarily be pure management plays. They're even these name brand managers will have undervalued assets that could be very enticing in their own right.
Yeah, I don't think I have much more to add to that. You pretty much covered it. Something like Berkshire Hathaway isn't a pure manager play, in my idea. That's just a great business all around. Everything about it is great, and you have the added bonus of possibly the best capital allocator of all time. So,
right,
yeah, it really just depends on the business. And I don't think, like, the idea of a pure manager play doesn't really make much sense to me at all. Like, I wouldn't invest in a terrible business just because it had a great manager. Although there's a chance for a turnaround there, I think I'd prefer at least a reasonable business and a great manager, or ideally a great business, great manager would be what you're looking for.
That's well said. But with Pershing Square, for example, they tried turning around JCPenney. Bad business. They put in what seemed to be a very great manager with a great track record, but it didn't work because it's a bad business. And they made some minor mistakes that turned out to be major mistakes because it's amplified by being not a great business. So even within these quote unquote pure management plays, you can still run into the same problems if it's not a good business, or if you're paying for way over what the actual asset values are and it doesn't grow into that.